So, neben mir steht Singleton und wir sind hier im Orang-Utan Haven und jetzt möchte ich ein bisschen was wissen über den oder über das Projekt. So what is the project, what is the SOCP?
Well, we started the Sumatran Orangutan Conservation Program back in 2001, and back then the main goal was to set up a facility so that we could start confiscating illegal pet orangutans, get them back to good health, and then reintroduce them back to the wild. So we've been reintroducing orangutans now into 2 brand new wild populations since then. And yeah, I'm really proud of it because I think we're the only people in the world actually creating brand new, genetically viable, self-sustaining wild populations of a great ape anywhere.
Okay, great. Yeah. And what is the connection to Paneco in Switzerland?
Paneco is the major donor. I'm sort of an employee of Paneco and also of Orang-Utan Haven. But most of the work here on the ground is implemented by Paneco's sister organization, Jahr Ecosystem Lestari. But Yell is essentially Paneco in Indonesia. Yeah.
I have one question about this palm oil plantage,
yeah.
Because our guide told that nowadays the government is controlling it, that they even reinforcing the forests sometimes. Mm-hmm. Is it like that, or is still extended?
It's better than it was, but in many ways that's a default because all the land that's legally available to be handed out has already been handed out. Mm-hmm. At least in Sumatra, maybe in Kalimantan there's still more, but in Kalimantan there is still active clearance. Yeah. There's still active expansion and deforestation.
Okay.
Yeah, and orangutans losing their habitat. Yeah. It's not gone away. And also it's important to recognize that there are two kinds of company. There are companies that care about their image, and there are companies that don't care about their image. So the ones that care have changed and are trying to change and improve, but the ones that really don't care about their image are just the same as they always were.
Okay.
You know?
Depends on the origin of the companies, or doesn't matter. It's just a mentality.
Well, I think it depends a lot on who they supply to. So if they're supplying to big brands, famous brands, they're vulnerable. You know? They're vulnerable to criticism, and so they care about that. They pay attention. Okay. Whereas if they're selling to obscure brands in the middle of nowhere or biofuel or something, then why would they care about their image?
The first step is really to make the people aware about it, what they do, that they act more sustainable, the local people. Huh?
Well, again, I mean, it's not them that's causing the problem. A lot of the big habitat and the big infrastructure is overseas, you know. Oh. The biggest palm oil companies operating in Indonesia are not Indonesian, they're British and American and Malaysian, and, you know, nothing's changed. Yeah? It's not Indonesian. It makes me kind of cringe when people say, why are Indonesians chopping down their forests? Because they're not. The British are, the Americans are, and the Malaysians are.
Sure, there's a big demand in Europe and United States, huh?
Yeah, but it's not Indonesians chopping down their forests, you know? Not really.